This is a good pie. I think you should try it. And I like it because it tastes a little lighter. This pie is a honey maple pecan pie. We had this pie for Thanksgiving and everybody loved this pie. See how thick it is right here? This is what I'm talking about right there. See how that look right there? I want to know which pie y'all like for the holidays. Is it pecan pie, lemon pie? Share this video, like, and subscribe. All right, everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna be making my favorite pecan pie. I love it, but I don't need it in the house, but I'm gonna do it for the holidays. So the ingredients that we're gonna use for the pecan pie is we're gonna use the vanilla, we're gonna use maple syrup, one of my favorite here. We're gonna use salt, and we're gonna use pecans. Now I want to know in the comment section, do you say pecan? I always say, you know, growing up and say, can I have some pecan? So, and next, I always talk about this honey, Arkansas honey here, and it's really a rich honey, and it's one of my favorites. You know, I really don't use white sugar during wheat. And this is what I use. It can be for anything, sweeten oatmeal, sweeten my tea, iced coffee or something like that, or anything. The reason I'm talking about this local honey right here, I would like to thank Mark Guthrie for reaching out to me and liking my video. Like I said, ever since I came on here, I always talk about this honey. But this right here, I think y'all need to get you some of this. You wouldn't go wrong on this. If you want to try it, it's like in Whole Foods, Kroger's, or you can order it online or something like that. Thank you, Mark, for saving the bees. Next, we're gonna have pie shell. You can use a homemade from scratch pie shell, but if I don't do the homemade, I'm gonna always go with Kroger or Great Value. I really don't care for the Pillsbury pie though, so I like this brand the best. And we're gonna go with butter, eggs, and sugar, and that's it. This pie comes together like nothing. Okay, the first thing you're gonna do is go ahead and break your eggs. I'm gonna use 4 eggs here, 4. And make sure all your stuff is at room temperature. So I'm going in with 4 eggs. Next, I'm gonna go in with like a 3/4 cup, or you can go in with 1 cup, you know. So I'm going in with like 3/4 of a cup right now. Next, I'm gonna go in with my favorite honey, Arkansas, local honey. So I'm going in with like a 1/2 cup of this. Then it's syrup. You know, I can make them with the K-Roll syrup, but I like to make it this way. So I think if you like just using honey, you can use 1 cup of honey, or you can just use 1 cup of maple syrup. So we finna go in with this. So, okay, you're gonna add in probably about maybe a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then you're gonna add about, you know, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You know, I might add 2 tablespoons. Okay, and then I'm gonna come in with 4 tablespoons of butter. And everything is really just one mix. I'm not gonna use the egg beater. You can, but I learned that when you beat it, you don't need to have a frost to it. Okay, now it's time to just go ahead and beat it up. Now you're not really just beating it real fast, now you're just blending everything in. Now if you had K-Roll syrup, you know, it would have been a little bit harder to beat up like this, but you still can use it. But see, with this light maple syrup and the honey, it seems like it's easy to blend. And you just beating it up, it's not hard. You see what I'm doing? See that right there? That's all you're doing right here. And that's it. All right, so I'm finished. I like what I see right here. See that? See that right there? This is how it's supposed to look. All right, so next, some people just put their pecans in a pie shell, but I ain't gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix mine up, and it's about 1.5 cups, and you probably can get away using 2 cups. I toast my pecans on top of the stove for a minute to get that rawness out of it. So you're just gonna go ahead and pour that in there. Then you're just gonna stir your pecans in. See how that look? Like I say, this is what it's supposed to look like. Don't over mix. All right, now I'm finna get ready to make the pie crust, and then we finna get ready to put this pie in the oven. Normally I make it before I do this, but you know, I'm backwards. Before I start that, let me turn the oven on to 350. That's what you're gonna bake your pie on. Okay, right now we're finna get ready to make our, make this pie. This is a 9-inch pie dish. Let's see if I can get it open. So I'm just rolling this out. Then once I get this made, I'm gonna put it back in the refrigerator for maybe 10 minutes or so to firm up when I put this, before I put my filling in. So we're going in like this. And you know, you really don't wanna just drop it in and then take your time and kinda rub your fingertips around it, because you don't wanna put no hole or nothing in it. Be gentle with it when you put it in there. Don't kinda handle it rough. I'm finna go ahead and trim some of this off, and I'm gonna try to make a pretty crinkle or something, you know, if I can. I don't know, I'm trying to see. Really, you can just trim all this off like that, and you know, and be done with it if you want to. But don't trim it all the way down, so when you put that pie filling in there and it rises up and it's overspilled into your pie crust, because when it do that, it get all up under here and it make it, you know, it won't be good. Doing that. So you're doing this. So like I say, you know, do what you think best for you. I just do it because I just like how it look, and you know, when I put it on the table for my family. This pie don't have to be perfect. So the stuff that I'm doing right here, you don't have to do. And I might be doing it wrong. But you know, we're gonna make it work. I always was brought up to do this, you know, kind of tapping it with my fork. It's not like I'm putting a hole in it. I'm not doing this right here, put a hole in it. I don't know, I'm just kind of tapping it with my fork. I've been doing this ever since I started cooking, and I'm not just juking in there. It just, you know, I don't know if it might help, you know, if that dough bubble up. Do not put a hole, pierce it all the way. And I'm just doing this. All right, so right now I'm gonna put my crust back in the refrigerator for about maybe 10 minutes or so. All right, it's been about 10 to 15 minutes. I had popped my pie shell in the freezer part. So I'm finna go ahead and take it out, and I'm finna get ready and fill this pie right now. Okay, so we're finna get ready to put this pie filling in. And you see that rich color in there? You're gonna have to watch yourself, you know. You don't wanna go all the way up to the rim like I already told you, but I'm still going with mine. It's just, you know, I'm eyeballing it right now. So it's looking pretty good here. So I'm finna get ready and stop. So right now, I'm gonna go a little extra step on some stuff that I learned a little bit, and I wanna trim this out with a little pecans around the corner, because I know I'm gonna present this on a Christmas table. So I'm just doing just around this part right here, that's it. So this don't take but a minute to do. And like I say, you can totally skip this and put that pie in the oven and keep it moving. See what I'm doing? Just like that. See that? So, and this is it. This is the pecan pie. This is what it's supposed to look like. I'm finna get ready to put this in the oven, and be careful with it, because you know, you don't want to rush it and spill it. I look at about 45 minutes. This pie should be ready. I'm satisfied with it. So right now, I'm gonna sit it right here. And this is what it's supposed to look like, just like this. I'm gonna let this pie sit for about 4 hours, and we'll cut it and see what it look like. Let me cut it and see. We're gonna take it out. See that? This is what I'm talking about right there. See how that look right there? And this is Arkansas honey and the maple syrup I use. This is a good pie. I think you should try it. All right, let's taste this. I like whipped cream with a lot of my stuff. I mean, I love whipped cream, but you know, you can eat this by itself. This right here is a good pie. It's light. It's not heavy like, you know, the K-Roll syrup is. I'm gonna have to take another bite of this because it's really good. Can't beat this with a stick. Thank you for watching my video. And if you would like to see anything containing to a pie recipe, let me know. Share this video, like, and subscribe. I need another piece of this pie.